Hello and welcome to No Excuses. My name is Mary Fran and this is my place to come talk about being the best me possible. So welcome. I love your comments and your subscriptions, so go ahead, give me some love. Today we're going to be doing a tag. I was tagged for this tag by Through Thick and Thin. Her channel's awesome. Go ahead and check her out. And she did a tag and it's all about family, getting to know us and who we are. And so I was so excited to do this. So let's just jump right into the questions. Question number 1. And I apologize, I'm going to be looking down at my list. So question number 1. How big is your immediate family? That's a hard call because if you talk about immediate family who's in my household, it is just Jason and I. If you're talking about the family that I grew up with, it is 4 of us. But if you're talking about the family that we actually see, it would be my brother's family, which is 5, my mom, 6, Jason, 7, and his parents, 9. Take it how you want. So anywhere between 1 and 9. Number 2, do you have any siblings? I have 1 brother. He is older by about 2.5 to 3 years. And he lives local, so I do get to see him. Not as often as I'd like, but I do get to see him. Number 3, share a childhood memory. I'm missing my dad today. My dad passed away a couple years ago, and so I'm going to talk about how my father used to take my brother and I outside to go play in the snow. And I remember one year we had snow, and then it was icy, and then it thawed a little bit and turned ice, and we had ice. And so I remember going up into the woods and making forts. Now, Dad always helped me with my fort because I was just the little girl, and my brother was always in his own fort. Poor guy. And this year, the forts were amazing because they iced over. They were solid as a rock. And I just remember being up in the woods. So we always just had a lot of fun playing out in the snow with my dad, and that's kind of a memory that's a really good one. Next question, name your favorite family recipe. I really don't know that we have any good favorite family recipes. You know, we make a lot of the same things at the same time, but anything that's like a traditional recipe. My grandmother made cookies that my father loved. And when she passed away, we couldn't find the recipe. And when we were cleaning up her house, I went ahead and took some of her cookbooks, and I was flipping through one about a year later, and I'm like, oh my word, I found the recipe. It's scribbled on the side margin of a page. So maybe we'll call that the recipe. I don't know. What are your favorite family traditions? We really don't have any traditions. We just kind of go with the flow. That probably comes from the fact that my father was a preacher, so things changed drastically. We were in different places. I don't know. Whatever, maybe. Does your family have a motto? Nope, no motto. Name something that you used to share with a parent that you still enjoy to do. My mother was always a big fan of the fact that as long as our grades were good in school, that she would actually take us out for the day if she felt like we needed a little mental health day. And we would spend the day shopping, relaxing, just hanging out with Mom. And I find myself doing that still. I take a day off from work and I go hang out with my mom. We go shopping, we go to lunch, just spend some time together. Share something unique about your family history. Yeah, I don't know. Pass. Oh, and that's it. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed a little bit about my family. There's a lot that I just didn't have. I guess my family, I wouldn't call my family boring, but who knows. Anyway, thank you Through Thick and Thin. And I'm going to go ahead and tag Frecky Fit Wolf and Patty2MAD Regaining Her Health. And Healthy Living with Miss Renee the Barber. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I'm so glad you're here. Live your life to the fullest. No excuses. I will say that my grandmother made cookies that my grandmother made cookies that my father loved. Hello and welcome to No Excuses. My name is Mary Fran and this is my place to be me, to be the best